Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good evening so far. So we're gonna start with Genshin Impact once again tonight. We started the new Archon quest with the 5.1 update yesterday. So we're gonna continue with that tonight. And I'm also gonna do some wishing on the Xilonen banner. I have enough Primogems for more than 90 wishes, so we'll definitely get a 5-star tonight. But will it be Xilonen? We'll find out here before too long. Device platform. Okay. I don't care about this. Why? Alright. Is it Shingshu's birthday today? Looks like. Alright. What the hell? What is your problem? I'm trying to talk to Catherine here. Fucker just butts in and... Okay, my OBS is acting funky. Of course. Of fucking course. If there's a path that doesn't involve climbing thousands of frickin' feet to get to the destination, I'm gonna take that path. Alright. Would you look at that? Navia roaming around a nation where no girls exist that are better than her. Because Navia is best girl. Doesn't matter what nation she's in.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him, or perhaps trying to extract information. However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Could you tell us a little more about him?
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him. He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place.
If that's all there is to him, then he really doesn't sound like a bad person.
Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things. Here, give me your hand. Huh? How about now?
What do you see?
I can see the trail now.
Whoa, Paimon can see it now too!
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the Traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's. When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted. Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Auroron. Good luck, you two.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that?
Oh, Paimon was just complimenting you. Really?
Alright, I'm gonna get something to drink, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me? But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns. But given the looks on their faces just now, or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
Huh?
I think I just heard a voice. Wait, but it wasn't with my ears. Was it all in my mind?
Was that Seat Lally's voice?
Seems Paimon heard the same voice, but she also looks like she understood what's going on. Let me think. Ah, it must be a side effect of the spell she cast.
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends.
So we can now hear her thoughts through telepathy? Wow, this is amazing. Something like this could only happen with Xilonen.
Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
You bet, just leave it to us. And it's up there. Oh, we need to capture one of those thingies. Those... Not them. Alright, where's a dude we can capture to get up there? Yeah, there aren't like any of them around here. Okay, this might be dumb, but let me try doing this. Nope, still nothing. Okay. I was hoping it would...
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there.
Let's go take a look. That little brat, I swear. I just hope he hasn't gotten himself into any real trouble.
Shit, I still can't find any. Oh man, there's bound to be one somewhere. What the hell? Yeah, I mean, I guess I could... No. Wait. Can I use that? No, that's okay. No, that's not gonna work either. Oh shit. Alright, hell, I may just have to do this. Replace Xiangling with Sheena?
Another chance to learn.
Let me see. No, it doesn't let me use her either. Okay. Shit, I might have... Okay, what about Mualani?
Whoa!
Still. Okay, now shit.
Just sharpen my spear.
Well, how annoying.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him. However,
Wait,
Can each
we
say that she's a big
already did
Auroron?
this.
He learned a lot from us. And
Why-
once he reached adulthood,
fuck?
he built himself a house up. Oh well,
Why is
he's
it
been raising.
making me
Let's
do
follow
this
the
again?
phlogiston.
Huh? What trail?
Oh right, I forgot. Here.
Fuck, dude. Let me skip this.
Huh? How about now?
What do you see? Whoa,
That's right. I used a spell.
wow, you can even...
It requires when I held your hand. Anyway, well,
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
what does she mean by deep and?
And we already did this too. So,
Is my
like,
way
what
of
the
speaking
fuck?
still not trendy enough? I've already tried, or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that...
Huh? Was that?
Now that I... Oh?
Alright, well, I don't know what to do.
Hey,
I
looks
guess
like there's a new camp over there.
Let...
I guess we'll just...
Yeah, judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd. Let me see.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Auroron was indeed being threatened. We've got to find him, fast. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire. No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying. No, I've got to stay calm and keep my composure.
Still no sign of any of those dudes. The Saurians that I can use to...
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro, and some other elements as well.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me. There are signs of a struggle here.
Wait, does she not realize that they can read her thoughts now?
Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
Seems like Auroron found a chance to fight back.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Fatui?
See, Lolly looks pretty worried. Indeed, judging by the distress signal from before, Auroron was being held by the Fatui. So given the difference in numbers, he probably wouldn't have been able to overpower them.
Given there are 2 signals leading from here, we should split up as well. I'll take this direction, and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later. Auroron, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. You little brat.
And off she goes. Traveler, did you hear all of that as well?
Yep.
Once Seat Lolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response.
So the telepathy doesn't go both ways?
So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads.
I don't think Lolly noticed anything.
She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect. If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her. Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
There are traces of phlogiston here, but
Did you find something?
the trail completely ends here.
Huh. So we can't tell where Auroron might have gone from here. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either. But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know he wasn't alone. He had all those Fatui with him.
Paimon's right. This is all extremely strange. Also,
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
huh? Whose voice was that just now? The Night Kingdom? How did I get here?
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the Masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for.
But what does this mean? Have you escaped the Fatui's custody?
Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
It's the captain?
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to him.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom.
What do you want?
I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
I'm fine. Was my soul forcibly removed from my body just now? That would explain why I couldn't hear Paimon at all.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
See, Lolly! He froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere?
I'm fine, just a little lightheaded.
Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
If they were being truthful, then they must have reasonable motivations for what they did. But should I trust them? I could just share everything with Paimon and Xilonen right now, but that'd mean giving up on the lead. I still haven't had much dealings with either the Fatui or the Masters of Nightwind. I suppose I'll stay quiet for now and see if I can find out anything else.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need anything from me, just say the word.
Thanks, everyone. I'm feeling fine now.
In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now.
Even though the... oh.
Need to be more careful next time.
Feeling better yet, Traveler?
All right, let's get ready. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Auroron is probably being held inside.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I was holding you up.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
Yeah. Ouch. Oh, here we go, finally. Like, you know, a mile away from where I needed one. Oh, goodness. Now I gotta track all the way back to where I was. Let's see. So I came around here. It's probably... Yeah, let's just... Well, but if I teleport, I won't be... Shit. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, this is where it was. Hey, Chrono. Haven't seen you in a while. My day's been pretty good. Yay, I got the Oculus, finally. Let's see. Gambling, I guess we'll probably do that here in just a few minutes. Shoot, I probably should have just... Whatever. Oh, okay.
Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
So that's Auroron. He does look the same as when I spoke to him in the Night Kingdom earlier.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun.
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts. On my count. 3, 2, 1! Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
Solidify!
Not breaking a sweat!
Watch out!
Go on! Give me a go!
No escape!
Time to fulfill my duty!
Hey there! Fire! Well, with rock.
Gather in this quickly!
Let's light it up!
Booba, get them!
Going in!
Hey there!
No slacking off!
Hey there!
This is order!
Eat this! Fire! Well, with rocks.
So soon!
Coming at ya!
Let's end this quickly!
Watch out!
Solidify! Order guide you!
Nice and spicy! A proper send-off! From the Xilonen love! Hey there!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Gather!
Booba, get them! Watch out!
Let's end this quickly!
Hey there!
I guess
Attack!
this is it!
Stop your lips!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just... This is order!
You're toast! Hey there!
You need to hurry
Proper
up!
send-off! From the
This one's well done!
I'm the frying pan! It's the...
Everybody stand back!
Stabilize!
Auroron!
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Leave, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
And greetings to you too, Gramps.
Gramps?
What did you just call him?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you've got to be Gramps.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to.
The way he talks has definitely changed, but it doesn't feel like he's putting on an act. He asked me to do whatever I could to help keep things a secret, and even said it'd be for Xilolen's sake. So you treat everyone like they're your gramps and grannies?
Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Oh, so you do remember and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance. They didn't hurt you, did they?
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes.
So why did you do it?
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey! I'm no ordinary Granny! Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value, and not stop to think? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind, and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your vegetables?
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about the selection.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing you should do is...
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the Masters raise this guy?
Oh, right.
Alright. No. Alright, guys, we got 17,155 Prima Gems. How many wishes? That's 107 wishes. Alright, man. Even if I lose the 50-50, there's a chance I could still get 2 5-stars with that many Prima Gems, so let's go. We're gonna get that 5-star right now. Let's do it. Okay, we got Candace. C6 Dory? Wait, she wasn't one of the banner characters, was she? Oh, shit, she is. Okay. Yeah, well, that is if I don't already have. I know I've got some constellations on Dory. Hold on, let me check here. Candace. She's C1. And now she's going to C2. Oh wait, hold on. I was gonna check Dory real quick. I haven't built Dory, so... there she is. How many constellations do I have for her? I already got 3, so... Yeah, I guess there is a decent chance we get a C6 story. Alright. Sacrificial bow. Oh, and Kale, okay. Yeah, let me just double check here. Should be... Yeah. Oh, that's right. 'Cause I... Oh, dude, I totally forgot. I was already like 30... I think 30... wishes into pity. Because I did 30 wishes on the Kanish banner and I didn't get him, so... So now we've already done 20, so we're like 50 wishes into pity right now.
Osman.
Alright, Kale. Let's see. Oh. Well, here we go. Kale is now max constellation.
This wine tastes the same.
Alright. Hope we don't get any more Kales now, because then it just... Then it's just a waste. Alright, we're gonna be up to 60 pity after this one. And there's Dory. There's a second Dory. Okay.
As I remember.
Dory. C4 and C5.
But where are those who share?
Alright, we're going up to 70 now. Ah, there we go, we got it. Come on, be Xilonen, please. Come on. Onius sword. Fuck. God fucking damn it.
The memory.
Bro, I don't even fucking use Dia, man. Dia's max HP increased by 20% and deals bonus damage based on max HP. Alright, well. C1 Dia. Alright. Well, let's see here. We're down to what now? Let me check. Oh wait, it's not updating this. I forgot you have to like. Yeah, it's not. It's kind of slow to update. Okay. 10,755 divided by 67. Damn, we are gonna fall just short of soft pity now. Just short. Okay. So we may not get Xilonen tonight. Fucking sucks. Actually, hold on, wait a sec. Let me check something. Yeah, I forgot we can do this. I think we're gonna like literally get right to the pick where soft pity goes into effect, and I'm not gonna be able to continue. Now I could get some more intertwined fates just doing this, but nah, there's not really any point. I mean, I'm sure I'll get enough Prima Gems by the end of
wine tastes the same as I remember.
the banner anyway, so.
But where are those?
It just might not get her tonight, but we should get her soon, I think. All right, let's go. Damn. Candace is a waste. Or wait, I thought. No, that's right. It was Kale we maxed out, not Candace. Never mind. Never mind. We're good. Alright, Candace is C3. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, now we got the character we didn't want. Okay, there we go. That's C6 Dory right there. Okay, let's go to Dory. Yeah, we'll give her the final constellation. Alright. This is our 4th 10 wish since the last 5-star. Okay. Alright, 5th 10 wish. Hey, what do you know? All that shit goes to waste. Alright, 6th. We get another Candace? Maybe? Alright. 7th 10 wish. They really are gonna make us go all the way to soft pity back to back. See what I mean, dude? Genshin Impact is really fucking stingy with their gacha, man. It's just fucking bullshit. Okay, I can literally only make 2 more wishes. So we're down to single wishes now. Alright. Last one. Now we got another Candace. Alright, well, sorry. No Xilonen tonight. That fucking sucks. God damn. Burned through over 17,000 Primogems and I still don't have the fucking character I want. Yeah, Genshin Impact fucking sucks, dude. Oh well. I mean, if I just had a few more Primogems, I'm probably gonna get her like literally in the next few, like the next like 4 or so wishes probably, but I'm out of Primogems, so got Jane again. Yeah, I'm at C2 Jane now, I think. Anyway. Ah, damn. Alright, well, y'all are just gonna have to keep tuning in the next few days because I'm literally gonna get her like any day. Cause my wish, I'm like right at soft pity right now. But I just don't have any more proven gems, so. Alright, we still haven't hit the, yeah, we still haven't got our encounter points yet, so I guess we'll just keep going with the, Archon quest. You're not gonna play Genshin until you get Bernice. Wrong game, dude. Oh, wait, or are you saying that because you're like spending the money to get Bernice and you don't want to spend money on Genshin until... Anyway. You return to the city and Xilonen brings you to the speaker's chamber where you recount everything that has happened to Auroron.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for Xilolen's safety.
Also, how you doing, Zane? Having a good week so far? You're saving your luck on her?
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for her forgiveness?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Xilonen is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you from custody.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Auroron, please report back to the Speaker's chamber as soon as you've received notice of the Archon's decision.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Dude, that was... Yeah, that was the first thing I was gonna talk to you about. Was production kawaii. Yeah. Dude, I feel bad for Nene. Yeah. Yeah, I read what Nene said about it. Like, yeah, I just feel bad for her because, like, basically, she felt like production kawaii really had a chance to, like, hit it big. Like, she felt like the other talents were strong enough that they really had a chance at, like, becoming a mainstay VTuber group. But yeah, I mean, I hate to say it, but outside of Nene, production kawaii's VTubers really didn't get a whole lot of attention. The good thing is, Kawaii is cool because they let their people keep their VTuber models and their IPs and stuff. So Nene gets to stay as Nene even after Kawaii is gone. So she will still, she's not going away, like she's still gonna stream and stuff. She's just gonna be an indie. But yeah, dude, that's really too bad for production Kawaii. They were one of the VTuber groups I was actually kind of keeping an eye on. Yeah, it's like them. I don't know, I kind of feel like Phase Connect has really gotten big enough now that they could I think they're like kind of in the safe zone at this point. Like Phase Connect is popular enough that they're not gonna, like, I mean, it would take just something really dumb to like for them to fold or whatever. Like I consider like the big three, which is Hololive, Nijisanji, and V Shoujo, and then I literally think like Phase Connect is kind of like the next below those three. And then like Idol's another one that I'm keeping an eye on. Actually, let's see. Well, nah, I take that back. There really isn't anybody in particular from Idol that I actually watch. But then V for Mirai is another one. And actually V for Mirai has Dr. Novo, and I actually watch her from time to time. But
Traveler,
anyway.
Paimon, thank you very much for your help. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my side of the deal.
But yeah, I don't, yeah, Production Kawaii, I don't think they were ever as big as any of the ones I just mentioned. They weren't as big as Idol or even V for Mirai, I don't think.
Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Xilonen and get started on forging an ancient name for you.
Oh, thank you!
I'll be counting on you.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news. Bye for now.
Oh yeah, I've heard about Pixel Link, but I don't really know anything about them.
Come with me, Auroron. We've got to find you a place to stay for the night.
I mean, Pixel Link's pretty new, isn't it? Like, didn't they just start, like, probably not even a few months ago or something?
Goodbye, Gramps.
This new grandson of mine is way too polite. That look on his face. He's probably trying to remind me about my promise. He doesn't strike me as a liar. Had I not seen everything for myself, I'd have never guessed that he could have done so much work behind Seat Lolly's back. What does he really want?
We're finally done. Alright, it's time to find some grub.
Paimon, there's something I need to tell you.
Huh? What is it, Traveler?
You pull Paimon aside, tell her everything. Okay.
What? That captain?
So I guess I guess the Traveler decided to go against, Auroron's wishes here. Keep your voice down.
Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you? Oh, that Auroron, what is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about protecting Seat Lolly and being forced to help the Fatui, when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along.
We still need more information.
Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we can go together. We still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
Damn, still no advance on here. This is taking a long time. Alright, 20... Wait. So... Here.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Leo.
Shit, man, we're barely gonna have any time to do any, Zenless Zone 0 tonight, I don't think. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. Alright, we gotta go to the next day. Yeah, also, I don't know if you heard, but apparently Ina ran into some trouble. I think it's her visa is expiring or something. Because now she's saying she can't like do certain things with the Hololive until her visa gets straightened out, I guess. I guess we'll go here. Yeah.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh, please don't let this be a trap.
Oh, I saw Cecilia and Raora did a collab this morning, but it was too damn early. I mean, they were already done by the time I had gotten up and gotten able to where I could actually watch a stream, so.
What was that?
Yeah, I didn't get to see it.
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing shady stuff behind people's backs.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Well, I could.
So what's the purpose of this meeting?
It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character.
Okay, so I guess they don't really care about Paimon. I don't really care how the Fatui thinks of me.
Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid.
Why?
I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person. And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back? If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Tevat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along, the details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you?
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the abyss. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
That's just your speculation.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa's plan?
Wait, by seizing the Gnosis and making the decision for her, could he mean that the Gnosis has something to do with this backup plan?
I knew you to be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged. And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Okay, I'm kind of confused here. This guy is the Fatui, right? So then... the Fatui and the Abyss is the same thing, right? So why does he want to save Natlan from the Abyss if he's a Fatui? I don't get it.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
Something? Bad news, chump. It's your granny.
Oof.
See, Lolly? When did you get here?
Yeah, but aren't they kind of like helping each other?
I knew something
thought-
was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Really? Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, see, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the Gnosis anymore. So, maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Yeah, this is no place to discipline a child.
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You hear me? You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye on Auroron for me, okay?
Our conversation with the captain was interrupted at the most crucial moment, but if Auroron's still here, maybe we can still learn the rest from him. Yeah, you would think she's like this guy's mother. But anyway. Oh my god, dude. Why is this taking so long?
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Use it! Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in Natlan? Really? You're just going to stonewall me?
It looks like Auroron has no intention of answering her.
Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and everyone in the tribe. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
Why is he staring at us all of a sudden?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this.
Well, it's definitely a little awkward.
Indeed. It's like going to visit a friend at his house, only to suddenly hear your friend berating a naughty Saurian.
Well, that's an oddly specific analogy. Wait, did one of your friends really do that?
Yes. And every time my friend scolded his Saurians, they would look at me the same way you're looking at me now. Helpless and embarrassed.
Wait, but you're the one getting your head chewed off. Stop making this about us!
Indeed, you've got a point. Then please just hang in there for a little while longer. Granny should be done with her scolding session soon.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me? You...
Sorry, Granny.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables! I don't need anything from you!
Bro, there is something wrong with this... with this woman.
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history. I'm starting to get lost.
That's not it, Granny.
Huh? There's something off about that voice.
I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
His voice. Auroron! Where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
Bro,
Get
what
back
in
here
the
this
hell?
instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful? Ugh, little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect Natland, then can't we work together?
He still doesn't want to tell us anything about his goals.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial. Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. Ah, that brat. I swear.
The captain probably has some sort of substantial plan. Otherwise, Auroron would have no reason to keep following him. Meeting again is out of the cards for now, so it might be faster to just approach the Pyro Archon and confirm what the captain said. And also, I can tell that Auroron's stubbornness has hurt Xilonen deeply. I need to find a way to comfort her. What was all that about Auroron's duty earlier?
We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this.
Still nothing.
Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry? How about we get something to eat?
Oh, right. It's been a while since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
Ugh. Paimon's got a secret food fund, so she could do the honors.
How did this become Paimon'sville? Xilonen looks quite down on herself. Alright. It's on Paimon this time. What's one meal to the best guide into that? So you can just sit back and enjoy, Xilonen. Paimon will take care of it.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks? I just wanted to treat you to a meal.
Are you sure? We can save you some Mora.
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely useless.
Sure, that's fine with us, but Paimon doesn't want you to be sad, Xilonen.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
The three of you walk into a tavern and find a quiet spot to sit. You and Paimon order some food and fruit juice while Xilonen begins chugging down bottle after bottle of wine.
What are you looking at?
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other. Are they twins?
sees one person there.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss!
Do you think she's drunk?
I don't know. I wouldn't count on her not yelling anymore, considering she's drunk now. I know a lot of people who yell when they're drunk. I'd be surprised if she wasn't.
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves recently.
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Xilonen. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Night Wind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Dude, can we at least bring Xilonen back into this? At least I'd have someone I like staring at.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
Well then, you have my thanks.
After Chonka leaves, Xilonen downs a few more glasses and begins to stare blankly into space from her chair. You start wondering whether she's actually drunk or working through some complex problem in her head. Bro, what is with those eyes?
Xilonen!
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Itzley, don't ya?
Are you still with us, Xilonen? You're kinda talking to no one.
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans. I mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really? What did I do to deserve that?
Granny Xilonen, you're not a monster at all.
Exactly! And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know. Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you.
Who, me?
Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell him.
Thank you for all your teachings, ma'am.
That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
Jeez.
Behind this
That's
pitch black
fucked up.
curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke, the lingering smoke.
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Warning, warning. Red, red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes. Huh?
Are you awake?
Traveler? Paimon?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Phew. Okay, it's passed. That was a close one.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up, not once.
We didn't ask about before.
Are you feeling okay? Want to take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
There's so much that I want to say, but I can't.
Why not? Of course you can. Just say whatever's on your mind.
Please, Paimon, it's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all of my complaints on you after we've only just met?
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all! Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame! I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it! Surely, you know the feeling too?
Actually, about that.
Should we just tell her?
Huh? Tell me what?
Yeah, this is as good a time as any.
Alright, Xilonen. Listen carefully and try not to get too upset. You describe the events that took place during Auroron's rescue as objectively, fairly, and impartially as possible. Xilonen shared some of her senses with you through a spell, allowing you to temporarily hear her thoughts.
So, you heard my...
It's okay, Citlali. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much! It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing!
So that, happens to you a lot.
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something generic.
Yeah, there really is something wrong with this woman. Are you okay? You look dejected.
Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
We should follow her just to make sure she doesn't do anything stupid. Where the fucking hell am I supposed to go? Oh.
Well, great view, right? I love coming here by myself.
Wow, it's beautiful!
Thank you for bringing us here.
You're making me want to cry.
Oh no, what do we do? Please don't cry!
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... embarrassed. Here you are thanking me. Even after you helped me all this time. Let's just have a casual conversation. It's easiest that way.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right, I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long, it might as well be true.
But you're just a regular person.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eatsley is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that, and people stop knowing how to deal with you. What about you? Are you scared of me?
We don't find you scary at all.
Paimon's right.
Huh. That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing. I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me.
Dude. Seat Lolly might actually be the weirdest fucking character in this game. She gets upset about everything, and yet at the same time, she is like completely full of herself. Bro.
Oh, not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe. Just pretend I never said anything.
We believe you. Xilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Yes, but Auroran's a special case. Malika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran and me. You deserve to learn the full truth. Auroran's not like other people. As I mentioned, he was abandoned as a child. The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and misfortune. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by some wild beast. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls, and in Auroran's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan. A possibility to turn Auroran into a vessel for lost souls. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroran would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Wouldn't that just kill him?
Now you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroron, would be sacrificed in the process. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state. A suitable candidate for the ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things better. Of course you're going to take it. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed, and Auroron escaped with his life. Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. If the ceremony was successful, Auroron would probably be dead. Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction, and absolutely relieved by the result. The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. A simple investigation from Auroron would reveal everything. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived, and he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put all of it behind me, he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Wait, but it's not his fault.
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls, more than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this. Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back!
Yeah, that should be our next step.
You don't look so good, Xilonen. Maybe you should head back and get some sleep.
Probably drank too much. It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good. Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. I hit it a little too hard.
Don't worry, you don't have to do any of this alone.
You've helped me so much already. How do I even begin to thank you?
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. We can figure out our next move in the morning. Friends. I like the sound of that.
Auroron's probably back with the captain, don't you think?
Yeah, we should tell the Pyro Archon what we learned.
You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us?
We should just be upfront with her.
Yeah, you're right. We should just go to her directly. But she's probably asleep. We can find her first thing in the morning. For now, let's... go to bed.
Officially meet with the Futui Harbinger, the captain. Just what is he searching for? Finally, dude. Jeez. It normally doesn't take damn near 2 hours to get the daily encounter points. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's commit. Ad Astra.
Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, yeah, I don't fucking have any time now to do anything else, so we're just gonna call it a night. So sorry I didn't get any Zenless Zone 0 in, but hopefully hopefully we'll have some time to do that tomorrow. So yeah, oh, I meant to, hold on one sec. Let me go back in real quick just to check my Prima gems. I mean, I doubt I got enough to do another wish, but let me double check. I have to tell it to use the controller again? What the fuck? Under 5, yeah, no, that's not enough. Alright. Well, I guess we'll start with Genshin again tomorrow. We'll continue with the Archon quest. Hopefully it doesn't freaking take as long. And then we'll switch to Zenless Zone 0. And then hopefully we can make another wish for Xilonen too. So have a good night, Zane. Thanks for coming by. I'll see you tomorrow.